Hi guys, welcome to CJ's Keto Kitchen. Tonight we're going to make a trip to the grocery store and we're going to stop at the bulk foods and we are going to be buying some spices tonight. Because tonight we're going to be making homemade taco seasoning. So please come along with us on our fun little field trip and let's make some taco seasoning. Sure. Foods, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, California, Oregon is what WinCo stands for, although I think they are starting to put them in other states. But you can really go anywhere that they have bulk spices.
Okay. I promise I won't film your butt.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at WinCo. We need a salad here, right?
A what?
A salad. I didn't do anything with it. I didn't do anything with the dip.
You have dip for days?
I didn't take the dip to work or anything. I just.
You have pork rinds.
Yes, we have pork rinds. All right. Okay, so this is it.
Get out my little list.
So, alright.
So I brought my list with me. And first of all, we're going to start out with chili powder. So just go along, and they have different kinds of chili powder, like they have a hot one. So if your family preferred hot, you could do hot. But I'm just going to get regular chili powder. And this is what is going to consist the bulk of our taco seasoning. So I'm going to need a half a cup of this. You can basically just eyeball it. And I'm going to try not to make a mess. No promises. Like about a half a cup. We're going to put our number on this. Okay, next we need onion powder, and we need a 1/4 cup of onion powder. And it's nice because here everything is alphabetized, so you can just scroll along to find. So it's pretty well organized in this particular store. I prefer the granulated onion versus the powdered onion, but you can do whatever you prefer. But this is just a little bit fuller, if that makes any sense. Not quite as powdery. It's more like the consistency of garlic powder. So we need about a 1/4 cup. But you can get whatever you prefer, or whatever you can find. Next ingredient is cumin, however you like to say it, tomato. And it really gives a real Latin flavor to it. So we need 2 tablespoons of that. of garlic. And now if you look here, you can see that there's garlic salt and also garlic granulated. And if you want to be able to control your salt, then I would go for the granulated garlic. And we need 2 tablespoons of that also. Next is smoked paprika. So that should be under the S's, I hope. I don't see smoked, all I see is regular, but that should do just fine. The only other one we have is smoked hot, and so I don't really know the spice level of that, so we're just gonna go with the regular. And we only need a tablespoon of that. So then our last 2 ingredients are salt and pepper. Do you have pepper at home, CJ? Then we will do our salt and pepper at home. So we are done with our bulk spices. So come on back home with us and we'll put it all together. Hi guys, so we're back home again with all of our ingredients, and now we're going to put it together in a jar. Now the purpose behind this video is trying to create something that has better ingredients than what you would buy in an envelope at the store. This one is from a taco kit, so it doesn't have a picture or anything on it. But looking at the ingredients, it has all of the things that we purchased to put in our homemade taco seasoning. But what this also has in it is maltodextrin and cornstarch and canola oil and sugar. And we will not be putting any of that into our homemade seasoning, and that is part of the reason why we're choosing to do this. So I thought that I would just let you know what you're not going to be putting in there. So we are going to start out with our 1/2 cup of chili powder. We're going to put that in the bottom of our jar, and I'm just using a mason jar, but you can use something with a snap top lid or a Rubbermaid container, whatever's going to be easiest for you. Now the ingredients that I purchased tonight makes 6 3-tablespoon servings, and so you're going to use 3 tablespoons of our finished product with about 1/4 cup of water to 1 pound of ground beef, and that's going to give you the same type consistency because you're going to let it kind of simmer in that seasoned water, and it will give you that same effect. Of course, if you prefer like a more gravy-like consistency, like sometimes taco seasoning in a pouch provides, you could also put a little bit of arrowroot powder or xanthan gum or even just a little bit of almond flour if you want that real gravy feel to your meat. But for the most part, I just like using this and a little bit of water because I don't mind my ground beef being just a little on the drier side. Additionally, if you're using an 80-20 ground beef mix, there is going to be a little bit of residual fat left over after you have drained your meat that will also help your seasonings cling to your taco blend. So we're going to start with the chili powder first, since we have the most of it, and put it in the bottom of our mason jar. If I can get my twisty ties off. Next, we have our onion powder or granulated onion, whichever you chose to get when you get your spices. And that is 1/4 cup. And then we are also going to have our 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. And once again, you can have any form of garlic that you like. If you like it coarser or if you like it more powdery, you can go ahead and get whatever you like. And next we have our cumin. And that was 2 tablespoons of cumin. And of course, all of this can be to taste, whatever you like. It looks kind of pretty like that. And now we have our paprika, and it can be smoked, unsmoked. And that's about a little more than a tablespoon. So, and then we have our salt and our pepper, which we did not get in the bulk foods because we already had here. And as far as these 2 particular seasonings, you can do it however you like. If you like it really peppery, I'm going to go ahead and put in about a tablespoon of pepper. But I probably won't put in an awful lot of salt because generally I just do my salting after the fact when I've already got my seasoning on my ground beef, because sometimes I want it saltier than other times. So I like kind of to control that separate from my seasoning blend. So I'm going to put some pepper in here. And I will probably sneeze later on in the video. Okay, so we are going to put the lid on our seasoning and shake it around, just trying to conglomerate everything. And of course, if you want to stir it up, you can, but that's what's nice about putting it in a jar like this, is you can just shake everything around and make the mixture incorporate. And like I said, when you are done, you will have your homemade taco seasoning. And this is, once again, 6 servings. So this will make 6 pounds of taco meat. So you're going to use 3 tablespoons of this and then a 1/4 cup of water. And additionally, you can add a leavening agent if you want in the form of xanthan gum, almond flour, or arrowroot powder to make it saucier if you'd like. But that's all personal choice. Now, this also makes a really nice gift if you'd like to give this to someone else. Just be sure and write on there what it is and what the ratios are to make it into your seasoning mix. So we hope you enjoyed our journey to the spice aisle, and that you will enjoy using the taco seasoning mix without all that yucky stuff in it. Thanks for joining us at CJ's Keto Kitchen again this evening. Please subscribe if you've not already subscribed, and hit the notification bell so that you can come back and make more delicious ketogenic foods with us. And we would really like to have you. So we'll see you next time. Good night.